Welcome back to Reaction Minds, people. I hope everybody's been good. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, press like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it, people. Some strange things have been happening over the last week or so. Up-to-date information. Check it out.
It was mind-blowing. You can see all these concentric rings. It's been likened to sort of God's thumbprint in some sort of corners of the internet. So there's lots and lots of things all have to be...
I ain't gonna lie, it does look like a print. It does. You know, also if you cut like a tree in half, you see the same print inside of a tree.
happening at once. It's sort of this high set of unlikely chances have to line up.
Wildlife experts say the world is losing animals at an alarming rate. The World Wildlife Fund looked at the data on more than 5,000 animal species between 1970 and 2018 and found populations, on average, dropped by 69%. Latin America saw some of the largest losses, including so much of the Amazon rainforest that the WWF now says it's nearly non-functional. Researchers say right now 1 million animal and plant species face extinction. Hundreds of...
Man said 1 million plants and animals. If there ain't a reset coming, people, I don't know what to tell you. 1 million, he said 69%. That's crazy.
Pilot whales have become stranded in New Zealand. Approximately 500
Again?
of them have beached themselves on the remote Chatham Islands off the coast of the South Island.
Well, Gab, it's happened over two separate events last Friday and again this Monday that just passed. But essentially what's happened is that 500 pilot whales have become stranded on separate incidents. As I say, on the Friday and the Monday, around 230 on the Friday and then a further 245 on the Monday. Now, we know that pilot whales become beached or become stranded quite often. What we don't know is why. So a number of people are researching.
This happens a lot, people. This has been happening over the last 10 years a lot. When this happened, apparently last year, it happened on the exact same day. When I see these footage here of these whales like stranded on the beaches, the only thing I can think of, the first thing that comes to my mind, the common sense, is that there must be something in the water that they don't want to be near. Because think about it, whales can go deep, deep down under the ocean. So even if it's a thing of where there were certain boats, even battleships, they'll be able to survive under the ocean. So I feel that there might be something very deep down why they don't want to be, I don't know, man. It's common sense, people. It's common sense.
The incident just last month in Tasmania, around 230 pilot whales became stranded off Tasmania's west coast, and again 200 of those died to the day 2 years ago on that same island in Tasmania. 470 pilot whales became stranded, so it's quite an issue.
And we've got an eye on Earth and an alarming update from the U.S. Drought Monitor. According to a new report, 55% of the country is experiencing drought conditions. The drought has been spreading since the beginning of September and now covers more of the nation than it.
We was talking about this, me and Foxy was talking about this in the show the other day. I'm going to do a separate video to show you all the different droughts that are happening. This is very concerning, people, because we all know when water goes out, it's got to come back.
Since April, more than 133 million people live in drought areas, which is the highest number since 2016. The Mississippi River is experiencing critically low water levels, so are many of its, like the Illinois, Ohio, and Missouri rivers.
Earth's wildlife populations are in crisis. The Living Planet report, tracking a selection of global vertebrate numbers, has recorded staggering losses and found that population sizes declined by 69% on average in just...
People, look at this. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. This is why I always tell people, don't always be on what's going on around you in your city. This is a world that we live in. Everything is part of this world. The trees, the fires that have been happening, and it all affects the planet. Now, this is probably another reason the fires and whatnot that have been happening over the last 5 years. it's definitely going to have an effect on wildlife, not to mention other things, you know?
50 years.
Five thousand light years away. All this 5,000 light years away. They say the sun is millions of miles away. If the sun is millions of miles away, why can we see it? We shouldn't be able to see it. Can you see millions of miles away? I can't see I'm not able to see from London to Birmingham. I'm sure that's less than 5 million light years away. But anyway, people, as you see what's going on, US, I don't know what's happening with you lot. There should be tsunami warnings to everybody over there right now. Because where is the water going? How, you know? It ain't like it's like middle of summer and it's evaporating. Like, where's the water going? I'm sure we'll find out sooner or later, people, you know? So, share this to your people. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.